Howdy folks, Tex Grebner here with Tex Grebner Outdoors. New videos every Saturday, so if you don't want to miss out on your Tex Grebner Outdoors Saturday morning cartoon awesomeness, make sure to click subscribe and check my channel every Saturday for new videos. I love reading your comments and I really do appreciate all of you that watch. I need to bring you up to speed on your Illinois archery season 2016. The slow descent into madness continues. My quest goes on, testing myself against the elements and figuratively trying to prove myself to the gods of the woods, hoping that they might find me worthy to take a deer, hoping that they might provide me with what I seek. Every day of hunting is exactly the same, but every day of hunting is just a little bit different. And after the gun seasons, when deer become incredibly shy, it goes from a high-stakes game of whack-a-mole to where the hell are all the damn deer? I swear it is difficult to go out day after day knowing that your odds of seeing something are very slim, that your odds of getting something within range are very slim. And I am reminded of the way the Inuit hunt seal on the ice, with a harpoon standing over a seal hole. And the only thing that matters is this circle. I was truly blessed to see a buck scamper like a water bug across the opposite ridge, moving from cover to cover. I was so happy that this buck had survived that I did not even care that he was not on my trail. But with as calm as the wind was, I could hear every bird flitting through the bare branches. I could hear every squirrel, and I peered out of the deadfall along the oak saddle, watching, waiting, listening, hoping, praying, yearning, desiring, and enduring the unceasing cold in all of its brutal majesty, waiting for a deer to come up the trail and present itself to me. You never truly know what goes on in the woods until you've been there. And it is easy when you're away from the woods to fantasize about what might be happening. I am truly blessed to be able to hunt as much as I am able to hunt. But when you are there, there is very little mystery. And so the sun came down on yet another unsuccessful outdoors adventure. It was a long, cold day, starting at about noon, and I was determined that I was going to stay until dark. You might be wondering why I am hunting on the ground. You see, after my trail cameras disappeared, I decided that I was going to pull all of my stands out of this particular property to minimize my financial loss. And also, at this point in the season, when deer are incredibly skittish and the weather is incredibly cold, it takes their mind off of sex with the rut being over with and puts their mind on calories. And so I was hopeful that while all the corn in the field had been tilled under, that they would be coming to the oak saddle for the acorns. And secreted away in the deadfall, this would have been the perfect ambush earlier in the season. But as I am wont to do most of the time, I had learned too late. There's an old saying that you can't truly know someone until you've been in a fight with them. And I would say that you cannot truly appreciate a white-tailed deer, their wiliness and their majesty, until you have tried to kill one. Outside of human society and, quote, civilization, it is a state of nature. Only the strong survive. Generation upon generation has produced animals that are incredibly good at avoiding predation, not only from avoiding natural predation, but at avoiding human predation. And only the strong and the smart survive. If you think that it is boring watching these hunting videos in the comfort of your own home, imagine how boring it is in the late whitetail season to sit watching, listening, and waiting, fighting the frigid elements in hopes that a buck or a doe might pass my deadfall to feed upon the acorns on the oak saddle. Spitting Copenhagen between my boots and counting how many seconds it takes before it freezes solid to entertain myself, waiting on the magic hour, hoping and praying. But still my quest goes on. Still I chase my dream. And still I tell you a hunting story where I bring you the reality of an Illinois archery season for the majestic, wily, beautiful white-tailed deer. I am a storyteller, not a shaman, and so you never truly know what may happen on a hunt until you've been there and lived it and found out for yourself. And so, braving the temperature, dancing just above zero, with a perfect wind and an absolutely perfect ambush, I was set up next to the cattail pond. I was below the dish, so topographically I would be invisible and brushed in. Everything would be so absolutely perfect if a deer would take this trail to my left side. All I would need to do was remove my hands from my muff, turn on the cameras, lift my bow, and send a shaft at less than 10 yards, speeding through the animal's heart and lungs. Everything was so absolutely perfect. The rabbits rustled in the underbrush. The wind was in my face. It was only missing one key ingredient. I don't know what excuses or explanations I can offer you. I am unable to simply produce deer at my command. And a cruel joke of divinity would be to send a spike buck down my trail to taunt me, because I am unwilling to compromise my ethics. I will not, if I can avoid it, kill unmature bucks. And I am unwilling to compromise my ethics and simply sling arrows at animals if I cannot kill with impunity. I do business up close and personal, and I am more than willing to suffer the disgrace of empty seasons in order to do things according to my own moral compass with a clean conscience. So crucify me and then burn me to ashes in the cyber campfire of the internet. This is my hunt. This is my hunting story. This hunt came to an end with the last of shooting light. Had to lick my lens to clean off the frost. As always, God bless all my sportsmen of America. Join the NRA to protect our rights. Please become my friends over at SOEtacticgear.com. Thanks very much to those of you involved in law enforcement and those of you serving in the military. Thanks for watching Texas Grebner Outdoors. Make sure to check back next week. You never know what's going to happen in the woods. Life ain't like pornography. Hunting ain't like the TV shows.